We have an exciting one revolving around the 2019 Shelby GT350. And I mean, look at her on the lift, looking good, all cleaned up. Shout out Capital Autobahn. They did their thing on this. And you might be checking out the new wheels and tires. If you didn't check out that video, click the link right up there in the corner after this video. Go run that one up. But today we have another modification going down, and you might be able to see the packaging, the tape. We got the banner over there, and I just got to give Team Lethal the biggest shout out ever. So shout out to Lethal Performance for sponsoring today's video and looking out to get the 2019 Shelby looking right, because you might be able to tell right here, we have an extended version of the factory lip on the GT350. Now, this is the GT350 R lip, and by far, in my opinion, is the best lip that seriously has ever come out, especially with the 350s. Like, you could tell this one just has a little more going on. And then the stock one here looks very good, but it's just kind of, I like to call this one the performance pack lip, kind of like the normal Gen 3s. It's like a little lip, and then you obviously upgrade to, like, let's say the RTR. So it gives it more ground effect, gives it a little more aggression. But here's the thing about the GT350R lip, ladies and gentlemen. This is an OEM one, and if you want a good laugh, if you want to have some fun, just look up an OEM GT350R lip pricing. Let's just say, shout out to Lethal Performance, guys, for all your aftermarket Mustang needs. www.lethalperformance.com right there on the screen, and make sure you use promo code DBP Squad to save 10% off on selected purchases. And I know a lot of you guys have been running up that code, so anything Mustang related. Hell, I even got something for the Corvette. If you need anything, holler at my people over at Lethal Performance. They'll get you straight, and make sure you mention or use that promo code DBP Squad on all your purchases, because you can save some cheddar, and who doesn't like saving cheddar? So if you didn't want to look up the price of this lip, I'll just go ahead and tell you, on sale, this piece of plastic from Ford, which is laughable, but guess what? Just because it says that good old Shelby name right there, and it was a Shelby made by Ford, you're getting taxed, because this piece of plastic, on sale, mind you, is $1,600 freaking dollars. 1,600 bucks for that. And it's absolutely disgusting, if I say so myself. But Lethal Performance, they are straight savages. They know my vision with my cars, and we are getting so close to getting this 350 how I want it to look. And this is gonna be a really, really big puzzle piece. And I'm just so freaking excited to get this on today. And I got Joel over there. He's about to take the zero turn for a whip, probably put it in the ditch like I did.
Yo soy Joel, yo estoy aquí para limpiar el patio.
Joel, it's a hot one.
It is.
It's a hot one.
What have you done nothing?
I know, I've been on the go all day, man, filming 2 videos in one day. So if you would, for me, please drop a like up on this video. And as far as Joel, man, your S650, Mustang Week's right around the corner.
Yep, it's ready to go.
Pretty much finished your car. Yeah. You did the rear seat delete.
Rear seat delete.
You did
the Whipple, obviously.
The Whipple and stuff.
Drive shaft, wheels and tires.
So she's ready to go.
Yeah, she's...
Oh wait, front lip. Do you want my old one?
I don't want a lip. I don't want a lip. I gotta be different.
I've been trying to convince him to snag a lip for the S650, but, you know, he's just being stubborn, Joel. But make sure you guys go check out his channel, Into My GT. Go check out his build. He's gotten it ready for Mustang Week. We are just 2 weeks away. The car is on the lift. We're gonna get this thing jacked up. We're gonna start disassembling the bottom lip, because we are gonna be pulling off this OEM lip, and I'm gonna stash that in the box, put it in the shed, because this is going to sit really low. And I am freaking scared, man, because I've gone through 2 Shelby GT500 lips on Lucifer, and you guys know Lucifer is like that far off the ground, and we're on the lift right now, and you can already see with being on the lift in the factory non-extended lip, we're pretty low already. I want to say I've gotten really good with maneuvering lowered cars. The ZR1 is freaking low, Lucifer's freaking low, Karma C7's freaking low. It's just all about the angle and all about the angle, so that's really what it boils down to. I'm not too worried about it, but what really does bum me out is if I do thrash this lip, it's $1,600 to replace. So I'm gonna hold on to the stock one, and if I thrash it, I'll be real with you, I probably won't get another one. I'm just putting that out there. So we're gonna see how long the original R lip that I'm throwing on lasts. Any guesses, comment down below, but let's go ahead and get the Shelby up in the air. Y'all drop that like. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, how we looking? We clear? Check 1, check 2.
Everything's good on this side.
We're going up. Going up, going up, going up. You saw the car when I first got it. How do you think the paint looks now?
Paint looks a lot better. A lot better.
Right?
It does. And I won't BS you. I'll tell you, but, you know. That 4x4 status kicks in right there.
Probably put it on the first notch, right? Probably right there, maybe?
Yeah, we were laying down
actually,
there.
that wasn't even the first notch. That was the unlock. We got a little bit more to go.
Like I said, I'm thinking about investing in the quick jack for real. Well, they've upgraded them now, so.
Oh, really? What did they change?
Well, they made them more beefier, so it's just kind of. And having J's, at least I know what works for my car.
So while Joel has the camera, let's just give you guys a little comparison. It's gonna look so freaking aggressive.
Snow plow.
Oh, dude, yeah. You can scrape as long as it's on the underside.
Right.
As long as I don't nosedive into something. I'm gonna be real with you. I'll film this installation. I'll just give you guys more updates rather than filming doing it. I'd rather
bullet
just,
points.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you bullet points. The good old Joel bullet points. That's what we're gonna do. We're about 15 minutes into it, and realistically, we're busting it down. Now, it is, it's kind of like a baby ZR1. If you want to remove one thing, it takes 400 bolts. And what do you think, Joel? This lip is never flying off.
Oh no, it wouldn't fall off by itself.
I think it's mounted together better than the freaking bumper alone to the fenders. So underneath the car here, Joel is working on the fender liner because there's 2 bolts that hold this side of the lip in, and then you pull all of those bolts, and then there's bolts in these 4 holes. You can see we have it kind of sagging now, and we have to figure out the clips in here to push that out, and those should be removed. Yeah, fun stuff, and it's hot, so we're gonna keep on trucking. All right, so we got the factory lip off, and I gotta say, the Shelby is looking like a naked mole rat. No lip whatsoever. Then you have buck teeth. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It looks pretty pitiful. Good news is, though, that means it is time to take the 350R lip, snap it all back into place, bolt it all back up like we just did, but reverse process. I don't want to jinx it, but we're 50% done, and it's not too bad. I feel like taking it off is probably worse than installing it. Probably gonna regret saying that. All right, so at least it's one piece. It should pretty well fit. Okay, so this tab obviously goes right there. Lip is mounted. Now we're just gonna take some time to adjust here and there and get these bolts all fit back in, but I mean, it's probably just gonna be a little tedious doing that. I mean, that's really it, so. Joel's on the driver's side buttoning up the last bolt, and I gotta say, man, it just looks so aggressive. What a freaking addition to any 350. Obviously, the R's come with this from the factory, but I gotta say, man, if you don't have it and you have a 350, I think it's worth the investment just because of how nasty it looks. I mean, just look at it. And this is on the lift, 2.5 feet off the ground. It's gonna give that nice, aggressive aero look, and I'm here for it, man. Like, look how nasty that looks.
Nasty.
Yeah, see, Joel's hype. Joel is hype. So close to the finish line. So if you guys are liking the new look so far, drop a like on this video, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And we're gonna get the 350 off the lift here any second. Pulled out, the new wheels, the tint, paint correction with PPF, headlight decals from Anchor Room, and now the GT350R lip, thanks to our friends over at Lethal Performance. Remember, guys, go shop for all your aftermarket needs. Promo code DBP Squad. I'm looking.
Hey, you're good over here. You're on the ground. So, and wires off of it. Look at that freaking snowplow.
Damn, that looks mean. Oh my god, and the springs are still like, oh my god, that's low.
Well, you just, yeah. You just raised them, so they're going to have to settle back down again.
Damn, dude, that R lip is insanely nice. Like, that is the cleanest lip I've seen. I gotta say the 350s, but the R's in general, because like the R wheels looked insane. We're gonna get this thing pulled out. We gotta get the suspension settled, because it's gonna drop another inch. And dude, that is gonna look nasty. I'm so freaking hyped. All right, guys, so we got the GT350R lip installed thanks to Lethal Performance. I can't stress it enough, man. They did not have to send me this out. It's a little gift from them to the Shelby GT350, so I hope you guys like it. Code DBP Squad. It'll save you some cheddar. Actually, Joel, let's go take a look at your car real quick. Give us a little walk around of good old Wasp, yeah.
All right. Wasp is my 2024 Mustang GT Performance Pack with a kick. Triple yellow, which I wasn't gonna get triple yellow, but triple yellow is running on Belgian 20 by 11s in the rear on 315s. The fronts are 285s and they're 10-inch rims also. Dynamic fog lights. I got the RTR running lights on there. Got a little window tint. I got the black night package, so all the top is tinted and the wing is black and got little black accents. Got a little extra spice inside and a little spice under the hood.
Yeah, what we got underneath the hood? And look at that beauty.
Yeah.
Carbon everywhere. And she's Mustang Week ready.
Yep, she's ready to go. Oil is changed. It just got to go, you know. So.
It's just about that time.
Yeah.
So,
then, like I said on your previous videos, you saw the seat delete.
oh yeah, we'll peep that too. So with the yellow scheme, he went with a yellow Wasp, a rear seat delete, courtesy of EMP Parts. You guys can probably see that. It's a little dark out here, but yeah, car is ready, man. Cars are getting ready. I mean, there's really not much left I have to do there other than install a new Whipple Gen 6. We're trading out the Gen 5 for the Gen 6. Pretty self-explanatory. We don't have to do any plumbing. We don't have to do any wiring. It's literally just pulling off the lid, the blower itself, new blower, lid goes back on, retorque everything. Same tune, whole shebang, just more of an efficient blower, and it should make an extra 50 wheel just from a blower swap. So, and this guy's pimp. Oh my God, look at these guys. I need me some. You'll see Wasp, you'll see Minion, you'll see the 350, you'll see the Dark Horse, you'll see Sonic, all at Mustang Week, guys.
It's
2025. Yeah, literally everybody's whippled but Jake. I tried convincing him. Jake does have an ESS 10 speed. He's not taking that, so we'll let him slide there. But let's get the 350 pulled out and see what this thing looks like.
She goes look low, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's hard to see with the light out here now, but
I mean, we got like a foot worth.
yeah.
It's low.
And it's still got to go down.
Yeah. That's kind of perfect though. I think if the car were any lower, I would definitely be smoked.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can get used to that because if you look at Lucifer, take a look at Lucifer. That one's really low too. So this one's like a foot worth as well. I've gotten really like used to it.
One day you got to rock.
This one's way lower.
Yeah.
That one's way lower.
Yeah, the front, especially when it comes to the tip.
Like I said, this is my second GT500 lip on my 2013 because the first one, I did a lot of learning. I destroyed that one. But I've had this one on for 4 years now, and it's really not, it's not thrashed at all actually. So it's just all about taking it slow and angling perfect and just knowing the roads. That's the thing. If you know the roads, you can get away with anything. ZR1's the same way, but that lip's carbon.
Yeah,
this one's way more. This one's worth like,
But
it's just insane, dude. That's a $1,600 lip. And that's like an on sale like price. That's just ridiculous. But it was worth it though. That thing looks good.
And the install was not bad.
No, it
like
wasn't.
I said, so.
She looks good. I'm gonna wrap up the day. It's been a long day. So we're gonna catch you guys here in a little bit. Probably the next day, I'm gonna pick it up. We'll do some cinematics and stuff, the whole shebang. I'm going to bed though. Actually, I'm not going to bed, I lied. I'm gonna play Battlefield for a little bit. I'm gone though, I'm checking out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well guys, I gotta say man, driving this Shelby GT350 right now, having it the way I want it is truly coming full circle, because when I first got it, I mentioned I wasn't the biggest fan. And that was just simply because it didn't look how I wanted it to look. The paint was messed up. It needed the DBP touch. And I think we've done a really good job with just a OEM plus type of feel with the 350R lip and the 350 wheels, because I gotta give credit where credit's due. Ford with the 350R in particular, the design, the aggressiveness with the arrow, with the lip, the wing. Don't hate me for this, but I will not be running a 350R wing due to the fact that I personally am not a big fan of it. I think the 500 with the wicker bill is like just the cleanest setup that you can really run, especially with a non-R. You know, it's a non-R, and I'm not trying to make it an R, but you know, those two things, OEM plus kind of vibe to the car, I'm super happy with. And for the people that aren't really stoked on the black wheels, guys, it was not my first choice, okay? It was not my first choice. Whew. Oh my God, that sounds so nasty. Wasn't my first choice, but we're rocking with what we got. And I'll be honest though, I'm kind of glad at the same time that it worked out the way it did, because I don't know about y'all, but just seeing the car, doing the walk around and stuff, the black wheels just look so menacing, man. Like the car is like a Lucifer Part 2 in a sense, but GT350 form. It's just such a dream come true, and I've wanted a 350 for so freaking long, man. And the fact that we were able to pull it off with a color I didn't want in the beginning, did not want Ford Performance Blue. I really wanted Velocity because, you know, I'm a brighter car kind of guy. Blue 2 valve, a lot brighter. Lucifer's super bright. Maverick, the Mach 1 was really bright. Grabber Blue Metallic. So this color wasn't on my hit list. I just really bought the car because for $65,000 I got a 19 Gen 2, 20,000 miles, Gen 3 Whipple, stainless works with insanely expensive cats. Like it had so much to where I really couldn't pass it up. I'm glad it worked out the way it did, because I am now in love with the Ford Performance Blue. Like I think it's one of the prettier colors that have come on a Gen 2. And I just think it was one of those things where I had to dive head first and just make it my own and fall in love with it. And I'm finally at that point. All the little stuff we've done to the big things like Capital Autobahn, lethal performance with the lip, bought those SVE 350R rep wheels with some Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. We lowered the car on some Ford Performance lowering springs, and it's just coming full circle. We are damn near ready for Mustang week. As far as modification wise, we're just gonna install the Gen 6 Whipple 3-liter, get this Gen 5 sent back out to Whipple. Again, shout out to Whipple and Chuck for upgrading me. I appreciate that. I did install the new throttle body because the other throttle body was indeed opened a little bit more in the off position compared to the new one. And as soon as I did that, for the hell of it, I was like, let's go ahead and load up the cam tune to see if it'll actually cam. And well, guess what? It did. As you just heard, that thing sounds freaking ridiculous cammed out. I'm not running it anymore. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. It does sound cool for maybe some Instagram clips and YouTube videos and stuff, but the car's not supposed to do that. It's a 5.2 Voodoo, and I would imagine if people are passing out, you know, cam tunes, they're safe. I just don't want any part in it. I'm just gonna stick to the good old normal tune, and we're gonna rock with that. So, but yeah, it worked. The throttle body fixed something. So that's one step and one thing that's fixed. And once we pull this Gen 5 blower, I'm really excited to dive into it with the Gen 6 and just do everything and look over everything. I'm in love with it, dude. I really am. And I just got to give you guys a nice little walk around and just show you pretty much everything put together. And what an insane transformation with just some simple things. I mean, boys, look at how beautiful this car looks now. That blue is stunning. The modifications, the OEM Plus mods, are absolutely dialed on this vehicle now. I think I have fallen in love with my Shelby finally, because it is exactly what I wanted to do. Very, very simple, very tasteful, nothing too out of the ordinary. I look at this car while it's parked in the garage, I drive it, work on it, modify it and stuff, film it, and I just cannot believe that this is mine now. Watching through the camera, you might be like, oh, it's not that much different, but trust me, man, everything that we have touched has just completely full circled this car. It is now presentable, and it just looks so good, dude. It looks so freaking good, and I love the rear end and how it's set up with the classic Gen 2 Euros. We have the regular 350 silver badge, got my plate, which looks really sick, and the blue in the lettering kind of goes with the paint, the white with the tail. Like, everything is just kind of flowing so good. Cannot believe this is my car. Look how pretty that blue is. It is nuts, dude. It is nuts. But this is the 350 as of right now, guys, and that is pretty much all we have done. But I gotta give another big shout out to Lethal Performance for helping us out with the OEM 350R lip to throw on the vehicle, because I mean, you guys just saw it. It really does wonders, and I highly recommend you guys going to pick one up. I know they're pricey. I've even considered just biting the bullet now, buying another and stashing it in my shed just to have as a backup, because I know in the beginning of this video I said I probably won't replace it if I ever destroy it. Let me tell you, that was a complete lie, because after you see your vehicle with it, there's just no going back. Absolutely no going back. So I might just cop another, stash it for a rainy day. This way, if I ever do need it and I have a busted up lip, there's no waiting, there's no taking, you know, forever to get it in, or back order issues or anything like that. So I can sit here and yap all day about the 350. I just want to thank everybody watching this video right now for your continued support. If you haven't dropped a like up on the video, just simply drop a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. We have Mustang week in, I think, like a week or so. We were going to Myrtle for Mustang Week 2025. I'm dedicated this year. I slacked last year and I posted like 1 or 2 videos. My plan is, like, I'm literally packing up my whole entire editing rig. I'm not the laptop. I'm bringing my desktop. Go to the comment section down below and just say, I want Mustang Week daily content, because if you can do that for me, then I'll do my damnedest to get a video out every single day for you. I think it's gonna be a really fun time. We have a whole squad going. And you know, Mustang Week, a nice little vacation while doing some content. You can never beat it. And it's going to be the Shelby's first time heading to Myrtle in my possession. So I think you guys are going to really like the car. I'm excited for a lot of you to see the car and how beautiful it is. And I'm just ready to take a nice little road trip in the Shelby. I got to do an oil change. I got to install freaking Whipple, retune. And I mean, as far as the looks though, I don't think there's any other modifications I really want to do. We're not touching the calipers right now, because I have a game plan for the accents I want to go with, and it's not red. It is not red. We're going to stick to my main guns. If you guys remember what I was talking about, I think it's going to really complement the blue, and it's going to be sick, because we're going to do the accents inside the interior as well, which it's going to be a little pain, because these bad boys, this performance is in red, and if I can find something to replace this with the color I want, then we're going to be smooth sailing. So if they sell these somewhere, guys, and you know you can get different colors of them, please let me know. Anywho though, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you again for tapping in for yet another video, and if you didn't check out Monday's video, please go check it out, or you can go to the link in the description or click the pinned comment. We have Monday's video live, which you guys seem to have loved. Also, remember to go shop for your Tough Towel products for your vehicle. Go get our drying towel, go get our wash mitts. We're restocking on the tough fibers. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, have been hooting and hollering about our tough fibers, which makes me so excited. So we have more on the way with those. Shop Lethal Performance, promo code DBP Squad, shop Tough Towel, support your boy. And guys, I will catch you Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time for another video. But until next time, we'll see you later.